Have you ever wondered what would happen if a child could communicate with every sea creature on Earth? 2.2 million years ago, young Carl discovered this incredible power when his family faced death in prehistoric waters, and the marine alliance that formed would create the most epic ocean rescue in ancient history. In the vast prehistoric world of 2.2 million years ago, where endless oceans stretched beyond any horizon and survival depended on courage, ingenuity, and the unbreakable bonds of family, lived a remarkable family of ocean voyagers. Kyle, a 30-year-old master navigator whose weathered hands had guided countless expeditions, stood as the pillar of strength for his beloved family. Beside him was Marina, his 25-year-old wife, whose gentle wisdom and fierce protective instincts made her both nurturer and warrior when needed. Their most precious treasures were their children, 12-year-old Coral, a bright and curious boy whose deep blue eyes seemed to hold the mysteries of the ocean itself, and 8-year-old Luna, his spirited younger sister whose laughter could brighten even the darkest storm clouds. The family had spent generations perfecting the art of ocean travel, building magnificent vessels from the finest materials their prehistoric world could provide. Their journey began with hope and excitement as they embarked on what should have been a routine passage across a familiar stretch of ocean. Their vessel, a masterwork of prehistoric engineering, was constructed from specially treated mammoth hide stretched over a framework of the strongest bones, equipped with ingenious tools and supplies that represented the pinnacle of their civilization's maritime technology. However, on the third day of their voyage, powerful currents they had never encountered before swept them far from their intended route into completely unknown waters. The ocean around them transformed from the familiar blues and greens of home into deeper, more mysterious hues that seemed to pulse with ancient secrets and hidden dangers. As they drifted further into these uncharted waters, the family began to notice changes in the marine life around them. The friendly dolphins and gentle whales they knew from home were replaced by strange, massive shadows moving beneath their vessel. The water itself seemed different, more alive, more aware, as if countless eyes were watching their every movement from the mysterious depths below. The first sign of real danger came when Luna spotted enormous dorsal fins breaking the surface in the distance. These were not the manageable sharks they occasionally encountered near home, but massive prehistoric predators whose size defied imagination. Megalodons, ancient rulers of the deep, each one large enough to swallow their entire vessel in a single bite. Kyle's experienced eyes immediately recognized the magnitude of their peril. These creatures were not just hunting. They were coordinating, working together with intelligence that spoke of eons of evolution and predatory mastery. Their family was completely surrounded, trapped in the middle of an ocean that suddenly felt like an arena designed for their destruction. As panic began to grip the family, something extraordinary began to stir within young Coral. During the terrifying moments when the massive shark circled ever closer, the boy felt a strange tingling sensation in his mind, as if invisible doors were opening to chambers of consciousness he never knew existed. The awakening came suddenly and completely when the largest megalodon, a creature so massive it could have been mistaken for a living island, rose from the depths and fixed its ancient, intelligent eyes directly on their small vessel. In that moment of absolute terror, Coral's mind exploded outward, reaching through the water in all directions with a telepathic call that penetrated every corner of the vast ocean. What happened next would become the stuff of legends told around prehistoric fires for generations to come. Coral's desperate mental cry for help reached not just the immediate area around their boat, but extended across vast distances, touching the consciousness of every marine creature within hundreds of miles of their location. The response was immediate and overwhelming. From the deepest trenches came ancient whales whose songs could be heard across entire ocean basins. From hidden coral reefs came schools of dolphins whose intelligence and loyalty had been waiting millennia for a human who could truly communicate with them. From coastal waters came creatures both familiar and fantastic, all responding to the unprecedented call of a child who had somehow bridged the gap between human in marine consciousness. The first to arrive were the dolphins, appearing as if by magic in graceful arcs through the water, their joyful clicks and whistles now perfectly understandable to Coral's awakened mind. They spoke of protection, of ancient alliances between their kinds, and of their willingness to defend this special family with their lives. Behind them came the whales, massive, gentle giants whose wisdom spanned centuries and whose power could reshape the very currents of the ocean. Their deep, resonant songs filled Coral's mind with images of safe passage, of hidden routes through dangerous waters, and of the respect they held for a human child who had finally learned to speak their language. But most magnificent of all were the unexpected allies, creatures of legend that most humans believed to be myths. Great sea turtles whose shells had grown to the size of islands, their ancient eyes reflecting wisdom older than recorded history. Massive manta rays that moved through the water like underwater angels, their grace and power beyond anything the family had ever imagined. As this incredible marine alliance assembled around their small vessel, the megalodons found themselves facing not a helpless family, but an army of the ocean's most intelligent and powerful inhabitants. The dolphins coordinated swift precision strikes that confused and disoriented the massive predators. The whales used their powerful songs to create sonic barriers that the sharks could not cross. Most amazingly, Coral discovered he could not only communicate with each species individually, but could coordinate their efforts into a perfectly synchronized defensive strategy. Through his telepathic abilities, he became the conductor of an oceanic symphony of protection, guiding each creature to maximize their unique strengths and abilities. The battle that followed was unlike anything ever witnessed in prehistoric waters. It was not a fight of mindless aggression, but a carefully orchestrated demonstration of intelligence, cooperation, and the incredible power that could be achieved when different species worked together toward a common goal. The megalodons, despite their size and ferocity, found themselves completely outmatched by the coordinated intelligence of Coral's marine allies. Unable to penetrate the protective formations created by the dolphins and whales, and constantly harassed by the swift attacks of smaller but incredibly agile sea creatures, the great predators eventually withdrew to deeper waters, recognizing that this was not prey they could claim. As the immediate danger passed, Coral's family found themselves in the center of the most incredible gathering of marine life ever assembled. Whales sang songs of celebration, dolphins performed acrobatic displays of joy, and countless other creatures surrounded their vessel in a living testament to the power of communication and understanding across species boundaries. Under the guidance of his new allies, Coral was able to navigate his family through the treacherous waters using knowledge and assistance that no human had ever possessed before. The whales shared their understanding of ocean currents and weather patterns. The dolphins scouted ahead for dangers and safe passages, and the great sea turtles provided rest stops and navigation guidance that made their journey not just survivable, but comfortable. When they finally reached the safety of familiar waters, Coral's family carried with them not just the memory of an incredible adventure, but the knowledge that the oceans were filled with intelligent, benevolent life forms who were willing to help humans who approached them with respect and genuine communication. The boy's gift did not fade when their emergency ended. Instead, it became a permanent bridge between his family and the marine world, opening up possibilities for exploration, understanding, and cooperation that would influence their tribe's relationship with the ocean for generations to come. If you want to witness more incredible tales of prehistoric children who discovered supernatural abilities that saved their families and created new alliances between humans and the natural world, subscribe to join our journey through the mysteries of human evolution. Hit that like button if this story of marine telepathy amazed you as much as it would have astounded the other tribes who heard these legends. Tell us in the comments, would you want the ability to communicate with every creature in the ocean to protect your loved ones? The most incredible part of this saga is yet to come in our next video, where we'll reveal how Coral's marine telepathy influenced his entire tribe and what happened when other children began developing similar connections with the prehistoric world around them. The legend of Carl the Ocean Speaker became a cornerstone of maritime wisdom, proving that sometimes the greatest power comes not from conquering nature, but from learning to communicate with it and earning its protection through understanding and respect.